Hey everyone. Today we're diving into a really interesting topic, the digital communication. Um, have you ever wondered how your phone or computer sends and receives data? Well, it all comes down to transferring the ones and the zeros, which are the basic units of digital data. By the end of this video, you should be able to understand what digital communication is, identify the four main components involved in transferring data, explain the difference between source coding and channel coding, and also recognize the types of channel used in digital communication. So, what exactly is digital communication? In simple terms, it's the process of sending and receiving information in a digital format. This can include anything from text messages and emails to video calls and streaming music. The key here is that all this information is represented as binary data, just ones and zeros. The one is the on and the zero is off. It's like a light switch. Now let's break down the four main blocks involved in digital communication: the source coding, channel coding, the modulation, and also the transmission channel. These blocks work together to ensure that data can be sent accurately and efficiently. Let's start with the transmission channel. This is the physical medium through which data travels. Think of it as the road that your data takes to reach its destination. There are two main types of channels, the baseband channels and the passband channels. The baseband channels allow low frequency signals like voice to pass through. For example, your phone uses this type of channel to transmit your voice, typically between a few hundred hertz about to about 3 kilohertz, while the passband channels operate at a carrier frequency, allowing data to be sent over higher frequencies. This is common in radio communications, where data is transmitted as specific frequencies. Sa madaling salita, ang transmission channel ay parang kalsada kung saan naglalakbay ang data natin. Next up is modulation. This is the process of converting our digital data, the ones and the zeros, into a form that can be transmitted over the channel. For example, a digital analog converter. This one, parang saksakan siya. The DAC takes the digital data and converts it into an analog signal. Imagine it as turning a series of beeps, yung ones and zeros, into a smooth wave that can travel through the air or along wires. Ito ay parang pag-convert ng mga digital na data para maging signal na pwedeng ipadala. Now let's explore some examples of channels. The unshielded twisted pair or the UTP, commonly used in telephone lines. It consists of twisted wires that helps reduce interference. Here we need an amplifier to boost the signal strength. The next is optical fiber. This uses light to transmit data. A laser converts the digital signal into light pulses, which travel through the fiber. When the laser is on, it represents a 1. When it's off, it represents the zeros. Lastly, the radio frequency. For wireless communication, we use antennas to send and receive signals. An amplifier boosts the signal before it's sent out. Ang mga channels na ito ay parang mga daan na ginagamit para maipadala ang data. Now, let's talk about channel coding and source coding. Channel coding adds redundancy to the data stream. This means that even if some data gets lost or corrupted during transmission, the receiver can still figure out what the original data was. For example, if we send a sequence of bits, we might add extra bits to help detect and correct errors. While the source coding, on the other hand, removes unnecessary redundancy. It compresses the data to make it smaller and more efficient to send. Think of it like zipping a file on your computer to save space. Parang nag-aano silang dalawa. Ang channel coding ay nagdadagdag ng mga extra bits para mas madaling ma-detect ang mga errors, habang ang source coding naman ay nag-aalis ng mga hindi kinakailangang bits para mas maging efficient ang data. In summary, the digital communication involves a series of steps to ensure that data can be sent accurately and efficiently, from the transmission channel to modulation, and from channel coding to source coding. Each component plays a crucial role in the process,